If you are a small creator between 50 to 2000 subscribers, this AI tool can help you create shorts and for weeks and even months. I'm enjoying using it, guys. Today's a Wednesday. Let's get into it. I'm ready to jump on my screen and share with you some more. All right, guys, here I am on my screen, and I'm actually super excited to share in this video a little bit more about my strategy when it comes to using, YouTube Shorts or even Facebook Reels with an AI tool that I'm sure that you've heard about. So this is not a review video. If you guys want to check out an entire review video on Opus Clip Pro, that's the tool we're going to be talking about today. You guys can check it out in the description. I'll leave a link to the review that I have. It's a tool that I've been using now for over a year. It's got better and better, and there are certain features within Opus Clip that I think make the world of a difference for a young channel, a small creator, or even someone who is using Facebook. Okay, I want to give you guys two different angles because at the end of the day, this channel is about tips that help you pave the way for your dreams to come true. Specifically, I focus on affiliate marketing, and if you are a little bit of an affiliate marketer, you know that there are two fundamental skill sets that we focus on. One is advertising and the second one is copywriting. But for the advertising side, for the outreach side, to go out there and actually share your product and service, you need to have visibility. So YouTube, Facebook all help with that visibility that drive traffic to your actual offers and services as an affiliate, right? So we're going to be talking about it in this video. I hope that you like the video. At the end of the day, I want it to be educational. So if you do like how I'm sharing this content and giving you guys this tutorial, then please hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. It will just notify me that I should be making more of these videos. Guys, let's get into it. I have been using Opus Clip, as I mentioned, for a long time. I started for free. I used it for free. I checked it out and I liked what I was seeing. And then I decided to go and pay for it. So we'll first and foremost go over the pricing of Opus Clip, and then we'll go into the actual app itself. And by the way, there is also an app for your Android or in your Apple store that you can actually find to use it. So it's not like you need, I would suggest to use the web version, but you can also use the application on your phone. So let's just check the prices before anything else. All right, so let me share with you a little bit more. Usually Opus Clip Pro costs $29 a month. I suggest to go on the yearly plan if you can. It'll cost you about $174 for the entire year. Again, link is in the description in case by the end of this video you see there's a use case for what you're doing and it makes sense. I'm literally talking to small creators because in this affiliate marketing space, there are some channels that I've seen, including my own, which we struggle sometimes with creating content all the time because maybe we're busy, you have a full-time job like myself, this is something that you're doing part-time, but you're spending quality time to create videos every single week or every single month, and you want to leverage that and have those shorts bring you also a little bit more views, visibility, rankings, and get your authority out there so that you drive traffic. That's the aim over here. That's literally the aim. So I personally have gone on the pro plan. I'm not on the starter plan. You can try it out for $15 a month, or you can go for the pro plan, and I'm personally using it on the yearly billing because of the fact that I definitely get it for almost half the price, right? It's less than the starter as well by 50 cents. So that's really the reason why I did it, and I knew I was going to be using. But like I said in a couple of my other videos, if I'm not mistaken, that Opus Clip is really phenomenal for not just the long to short form, use cases, because there are other tools out there. In fact, me as a small channel, a lot of people have reached out to me to review those tools that are there, but I still have stuck with Opus Clip because I just really like the way that they are developing everything and growing. So they started off with just having long to short form content. So they had this unique ability of, just upload a link over here, click on get clips with one click, and it will check on the different elements of your video and make it in the form of a short so that you can get more visibility. So I'll give you an example. This is a video that I used, I made about a month or 2 months ago, and I used it basically to create a short. It's already done and it's created about 16 shorts. So let's say 2 weeks worth of content. Now people can blindly, and unfortunately people use this tool this way, and I would suggest not, but I personally go about checking each of the videos and seeing whether I'm happy with them before adding. Now, there are multiple features within the editing part of Opus Clip that can help you get more retention on your shorts. What do I mean by that? I mean that you can either post them like this because the main things are there, right? The captions are available for you. The hook is available for you, so it grabs people's attention. But if there's similar kind of content that you're putting out, how do you go about differentiating? It's how do you keep people on your short for the longest time? So I'm going to give you guys a use case to understand the purpose of how I use it. And then you guys can see obviously if it's worth it for you or not, right? I want to create shorts to be able to send more people to my long form content, because my long form content creates that know, like, and trust, builds that relationship with my audience. But the shorts is to gain attention and views to that, right? So it helps me. And in fact, that is one of my analytics are telling me that's one of the ways that I'm getting also a decent amount of traffic, even on my older videos, because of this. Because within YouTube itself, and then we're just going to talk about YouTube first, and then we'll talk about Facebook. But within YouTube itself, you can have a link that there's a button there that basically takes people to view your full form content. So this is why the shorts make sense. Now, as you can see right here in the shorts, you have a scheduler. So that's the first thing that OpusClip helps with. So let's say you have 2 hours on a Sunday to create your shorts. You go about checking everything, and you can literally schedule which day you want the shorts to go out. So it saves you a lot of time, obviously, doing this with the scheduler. But that's something that, you know, a lot of tools have. Then you can download it in HD, and then you have the edit clip. Now I'm going to go into one of these clips just to show you guys some features that are available in the editing. And when I say this, it's going to help you with not only a YouTube, but also maybe Facebook in the future. Okay, let's go to edit clip for you guys to see. First and foremost, you have the transcript on the left hand side. Then you have the layouts right here on how you want. You can even track yourself. Let's say it's a full form, like I create share screen content a lot. So this is why it generates a short like this. But let's say if you're a talking head and you have 2 or 3 people or you have a podcast, then it could be helpful as well. So this is the editor. The editor is pretty simple. As you guys can see right here down, there's a timeline. And on the timeline, you can edit different things. And it shows you that there's a screen share. And this is the different elements that they've done it, but they've all done it with one click. Okay, I'm showing you guys the editor, then I'll show you guys how to edit it also. On the right hand side over here, you have an AI enhanced features, captions. You can upload also stuff. So let's say you've created some B-rolls in another place. You can upload your brand template. If you want to generate B-roll for your shorts then or reels, then you can generate B-roll with a prompt as well. Add transitions, more text, music, and an AI hook. Okay, so these are the filters on the right hand side. I also wanted to say, like, if you click on the text right here, it opens up the editor. Okay, so all of these things are connected to on the right hand side what you have. What I really like is the following. First and foremost, you have AI enhanced features. So these AI enhanced features are pretty cool, especially for reels. I would say more for reels than for YouTube shorts, me personally, but you can do them for both. It's short form content, right? So one is remove filler words. Let's say that I tend to say a lot, or I tend to have these different kind of filler words that I use. I can literally go here and say remove filler words. And now 4 filler words have been removed. I'll do it for this video, but it's the same for the others. Let's say that I have pauses within my video as well. If the pauses that you have in your video are something that, you know, is to emphasize a point, then it could be okay. But usually you can remove that pretty easily as well, which you can do it right here by clicking remove pauses. It says there's only one pause within this video that it detects. So you can just remove it. I'm showing you guys these features. I want to tell you that the editor is this powerful that you can even take a long form. Let's say you've shot a long form video and you want to edit it with AI. You can literally use these features. In fact, that's one of the ways that I did it for a couple of weeks back. I made a review video on Lead Lightning, and I edited it here in OpusClip because it just made sense. So I literally uploaded the video here, I edited it, I downloaded it, and then I put it in iMovie for the last few edits that I wanted to add to that. So that's the few things. Then you can obviously do your speech enhancement if you want. It's really up to you. And then you can auto generate B-roll. Now, auto generating B-roll could save you some time, but if you are good at prompting, there's another way to do it. I prefer doing it. I generate auto AI B-rolls in my videos. Actually, let me do it to show you guys. Or you can do it from stock footage. I don't really try to do it from stock footage. I try to do it with the relevant images here, because then it scans the video and then it adds it there. There's also another way that you can do this specifically, which I'll show you in a second once it's generated. So those are the 2 features. And then you can auto generate your hook as well. Let's say that you want voiceovers and stuff like that, but I don't really put that. It's not something that I use that much, me personally, in my use case. In yours, it might be this is available. Emojis, as you guys can see within the within the text itself, it transcribes and checks everything, and I have it toggled on so that when I say something, if I'm happy about something, it expresses it through the emojis right there. It highlights the keywords. This is crucial in my opinion. And you can also have auto transitions tagged toggled on. I have it off because I personally don't want it. And you can even have speaker colors. So there's different colors for different speakers if you're doing like a podcast or something like that. So these are pretty cool features that are available for the AI enhanced part. I'll leave that generating, because right now, if you can see, it's generating about 50% of the b-roll. Then you can go into captions in case you want to change your font, edit anything, all done within here. You can even add different effects, although to be honest, I wouldn't touch this if you're using a format that is getting visibility. Then you can also generate, as I said, b-roll through here. And you click on the b-roll, it has the auto generate b-roll, it has generate b-roll from stock roll, stock footage, and then you can prompt b-roll. So you click on a place where you want the b-roll, and literally you just type a prompt, which is about 150 characters. If you don't know how to do this and you have a specific idea in place, go into your chat GPT, go into your blog, Claude, and then generate that prompt and add that prompt here. It's gonna either take it from a photorealistic side, pop art, or surreal. Okay, so it does have some limitations, but this is something that you can do, and it will literally generate that for you. If you wanted to have a feature of zooming in and zooming out, just add it in that prompt and it will do it actually. So it's pretty cool. These are the features that I use the most, and I really enjoy seeing how it's generated, because at the end of the day, when you have these features available for your YouTube shorts and your reels, what are you doing? You're grabbing people's attention to stay longer. Right. So when there are more transitions in a short form content, because we're in a society right now that has a short attention span, these transitions and changes really help. So it keeps the engagement, it keeps the retention longer on the videos. So that's why it exists. That's why these features are actually there. I'm going to wait till this is done, and then I'm going to jump in and show you guys maybe some Facebook Reels, how I would add to that. While this is generating, guys, I do want to say also, in case you have specific B-roll that you want to add, maybe you've used another tool to create it, you can actually upload that B-roll here and then add it to your video. So it's a pretty detailed, I would say, editor from a long form or short form kind of content. Both is really good to edit. In fact, I would suggest, if you can and you want to just try things out, come here and try it, check the editor out, see whether it makes sense for you. For a lot of people, I've seen that they're moving over to a CapCut, they're moving over to an Opus Clip, because it's so cool to use AI features and saves a lot of time. Okay, guys, so I have two tabs open because I want this to get done and I don't want to waste too much of your time, but I want to go on and share with you some other features. So I'll come back and show you guys how this looks. But let me talk about the other features, okay? Once you go about, there's a couple of ways that you can go about doing it. One, you can upload your video directly here if you have a long form video, or you can just take your YouTube link and literally add it here. The same is with your Facebook link. So one of the things that I personally I do on a regular basis is that I leverage Facebook, okay? I'm switching over to Facebook and I'm saying, how do I add relevant content? I'm doing Facebook Lives any which ways. How do I get enough reels to not worry about content? I spend in about 20 to 30 minutes, let's say, on a Facebook Live, and I take that Facebook Live, and you can see right here, I basically now taken that Facebook Live and I've generated 21 clips that I can use for my Facebook Reels. This is something that's pretty cool, because adding, again, as I mentioned, the shorter form content, let's say I take some content over here which is like 24 seconds or 32 seconds. These are the shorter form kind of content which I would post on Facebook, because they are relevant. Maybe the longer 2 to 3 minutes I would post on YouTube, but these ones right here I would love to post on Facebook, which is what I do. And I edit it, as I mentioned, with the AI. I'm just actually gonna go, and I don't know why, maybe because I'm shooting the video, it's taking some time, but it seems that it's stuck on 50%. So let's go here and I'm going to click on one of these, and let's just say edit clip, and we're going to go enhance. We're doing the same exact things what we did before. So remove the filters, I want to remove the pauses, and I want to auto generate the AI B-roll. Okay, and let's see how fast this generates. But I think if it's managing both at the same time, it might not. I don't know why it's taking so long here, but apparently we're supposed to stay on the website. But yeah, that's now generating as well here, and it's what I do quite a bit on my specifically reels. It's helped a lot with retention. I've seen actually higher success with my reels doing using this platform. So Opus Clip as a whole, guys, is pretty cool. You can integrate all of these AI features as well as use it on multiple platforms. I really like this because of not only this strategy, but one other element which I want to talk about, which has saved me a ton of time. So this video, this bigger video that I mentioned, I generated about 16 short clips from it, right? Which is about 2 weeks worth of content. I can go to my calendar right here and I can actually post all of them. You can see I have my whole month of March covered, and every day at the same time, a new video is posted on YouTube automatically. How much time has that saved me? I don't have to manually physically go into my app and actually do it. It's getting done for me here. So the scheduler is pretty powerful because it saved me a lot of time. How can you do this? It's very simple. All you need to do is go into your project, and then you have over here select on the right hand side, and either you can select all, which some people do. I kind of choose and pick and see which ones I want, and literally let's say I'm going to pick 5, okay, just for use case purposes. I can click here and say bulk schedule. Once I click on bulk schedule, it opens and generates copy for me for the title and for the description, which is what is keyword based, right? And obviously you have your tags and everything else, but right now with YouTube, this is more than enough. The tags are not really needed. When I say tags, I mean in the video itself you have other elements, but it's not really 100% needed. More in the description and everything that is should be keyword based. So this is what it does for me, and you can actually generate and rewrite all of these in a different tone. Let's say you want a different tone, you click over here and you can say what tone. If you want to let's say regenerate all, you can click on regenerate all and it will regenerate again everything. You can mimic a different tone if you want, and you can insert what caption you want to have here. You can format it in a specific way with a call to action and a link there. So all of these things are available within the editor itself, and it bulks edit it for all of those. So all of these 5 ones have different content. It do not have a call to action in any of them, but it's something that I could add. So this format is pretty nice to see, because you're able to then literally, I love this, the fact that it's told, like, you can literally change the playful witty tone. Before they had a default that you could select, but you can literally change this easily, which adjusts basically to your content style. That's pretty cool to have. And then all you need to do is click on customize here, choose the date that you want it to go. So in this case, I would do something about 8th April, I believe, is when I have my last short right now planned for. And I would just select the time. So in my case, I usually post at 7 p.m. every day. And then you can do it every 2 hours, every 4 hours, every 12 hours, or once a day. I personally post just one YouTube short a day. It's not the volume that you might hear other people posting. But let's say you want to do every 12 hours. So you're doing 2 shorts a day. Then you can do it every 12 hours. If you want to do it every 4 hours, you can do it every 4 hours. Just bulk schedule it, and those 2 shorts will go out every single day, or 3 shorts in this case if you do 4. And if you do more than that, you can do it every 2 hours. So that is the bulk scheduler, which I really like, and it really saves me a lot of time. I'm not gonna schedule it right now because I want to work on these shorts a little bit before I do it. So I spend a little bit of time on Opus Clip every single month, and I plan it for a month or even weeks in advance. And it really saves me a lot of time. Let's go back and check these enhanced tools, whether it's done or not. I think, guys, because I'm shooting a video, it's taking a little bit of time to generate these tools. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to refresh it and see if it works. It might not, because just sometimes when you're shooting a video, it takes time. All right, guys, I apologize that I was not able to show you guys the B-roll, because I really wanted to do that. Maybe there's a technical issue right now with Opus Clip at the time of when I'm shooting this video. But what I will do is I will link in the description of this video. I will link another video, or I'll tag it up here where you can check it out. And I've actually shown you guys in that video how it works, and also how the basically the B-roll comes out and what you can do to edit it. I don't want to take too much of your time. I hope this video was helpful. If you guys got value, obviously hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. Remember, we utilize tools like this to help us get better at what we do. It doesn't mean that we just create volume and bulk. We are trying to be specific and targeted to generate more sales in our affiliate marketing journey. And these are the kind of tools that I think make the most sense and leverage AI in the right way. That being said, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. If you're using Opus Clip already, let me know in the comments below. If you have any tips and suggestions, feel free to share them below so that this community gets value out of it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I'm going to see you guys on Friday for another video. Keep paving the way for your dreams to come true.